Yo, 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 what's going on with y'all? It's your boy Convo and Marlo. You know what I'm saying? Today I got a special guest with me here today. Who do I have with me here today?
Jt5k.
Jt5k, okay. Big man, big man. How you feeling? What's going on?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm good. How's your week been?
It's been good. Busy. Meetings. Chilling.
Meeting? Is it like for ball, for...
Nah, for music.
Oh, just straight for music?
Yeah.
Yeah, you outside with this shit.
Outside.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, this is like the longest you've been in the city. You haven't gone anywhere lately, or did you just come back?
I was in San Francisco for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Because one of my best friends out there lives out there. So I'd be, back and forth. The Bay's music scene's crazy, so I'd be tapped in.
Yo, is San Francisco, is it really like hilly as it looks on God. That's So Raven?
Yes.
It's just like that?
Yes. But it's small. Like, it's like, it's the size of West End.
No way.
I swear, no traffic, you get through the whole thing in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah, it's tight.
Because, I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is like a more advanced version of Vancouver. You know how Vancouver, you're always kind of walking uphill, downhill? Yeah. What I always think is like, how do manual cars work this? You know, because you're shifting the hell out of your car to get up some of these hills.
Bro, no shot. I can't drive stick.
Oh, you can't? Oh, you got to get on that, bro. Come on. Shot. What are you going to do when, you know what I'm saying, someone gets hurt?
I know how.
Yeah.
But life or death, of course.
Yeah. But any other times, fuck
no
that.
Shot. No way.
No, I got that. Okay. So, 2022, how's the year been for you music-wise? Music-wise, ball-wise, everything-wise?
2022's been like, I feel like a crazy year, just in general. Like, I graduated from university.
No way, congrats.
I appreciate you.
Okay.
Got my degree.
What was the degree in?
Psychology.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the studies of the human body?
No, mind.
Mind? Oh, shit, I'm fucking up. No, okay. Well, yeah, keep going, my bad.
So I graduated, finished my last year of like collegiate ball, and music's been just taking off, going crazy. So now it's like, I've always dreamed of like playing pro, whether it's like overseas, trying to get in the G League or anything like that. But like the music's starting to like take over, and it's like more of my control, you know what I mean? Like I get to choose what I drop. Like if people don't like it, like it is what it is. Like I liked it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas like basketball, like the ball leaves your hands, you can't control if it goes in or not, you know what I mean? So it's like more in my control, so I'm kind of more leaning towards it. Okay. Like I'm starting to get like, I got the love for it more now than
Okay, because I'm when I first heard about you, obviously high school days, when what is that, like 5 years ago, or a little bit ago, crazy into ball. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this guy dunking, hitting the threes, nigga was Curry before Curry. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things until I think the first time I actually got to see you, Reb.
Yeah.
I saw you in Reb versus one of the U.S. teams, and I'm pretty sure we got whooped still. But,
yeah, probably.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I actually got to see you play. I'm like, yo, my guy's going crazy. Right. So you decided to hop in more into music than ball. Why is that?
Like later though, like
way later.
I didn't start making music till like 2018, 2019.
Oh, okay.
So like that's when I first started, and then there's like that 1 year and a half period where you're like, I'm scared to like put out a track.
Yeah.
Like I'm a hooper. Like if I drop this, like what do you think? Like what will people think? Like just caring about what people thought about me instead of kind of like doing what I want to do.
Oh, okay. So did you feel like it was weird, like, why am I as a hooper trying to hop into the rap scene, the singing scene? Should I just stay in my lane? You know what I'm saying? Was that kind of the thought process?
Kind of. Like, at that time, that's kind of when, like, everyone that was in the NBA was starting to, like, make music. Like, when Dame was starting to take off.
Yeah.
Dame Dollar started rapping crazy. Like, everyone, like, do you know Corey Sanders? Oh, well, he's, like, for everyone who hoops, up and coming, you know who Corey Sanders is.
Okay.
Like, big ball is life guy, mixtape guy. He was dropping tracks crazy. Dwayne Bacon, like all those guys from Florida were. And I was like, man, I could do this shit.
Yeah. Damn. I saw, this was probably like 3 years ago. I think his name was Diggy, some TikTok dude. He's always down. I think he was IG. He got face to face with Blueface, and this guy, Blueface, he went from dancing all the time on IG to becoming a rapper. And Blueface was like, bro, if you're an IG person doing this, stick to that. Don't ever jump into the music scene because it's not for everyone.
Nah, that's bullshit.
So you think that's all cap? It's not like that.
I think, bro, you can do whatever you want. Like, if you're a gangster, you can be a painter.
Okay.
If you're a hooper, you can play the violin. It doesn't matter. Like, do whatever you want to do, whatever you love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
as an artist, do you feel like you should only rap or sing, whatever the case may be, about things that you actually do, or it doesn't really matter long as it's catchy and it puts food on the table? Because for me, I feel like at this point, it's whatever puts food on the table. You know, I used to listen to Nip, and Nip would just talk about how, yo, if you're not living that life, don't rap about it. But now it's like, whether you're living it or not, if it's putting food on the table, who cares?
Right.
If it sounds catchy, who cares?
Right.
You know? What do you think?
So, music has like a really weird stigma right now where it's like, gangster rap especially, like drill music, like, the fans really want to know that artist is really about that life. Like P.O.C, King Von, like what made them so like their music so attractive is like, oh, King Von actually got bodies, like he beat a body, that. You know what I mean? But then it's like a double standard because it's like when they get arrested, oh my gosh, he's rapping, like why is he out in the street still? Or if someone passes away, oh my gosh, like what, like that shit just doesn't go away. Like that life stays with you, right? And also like the whole Gunna YSL thing.
Yeah.
Thug. Like I think music's just entertainment.
Oh yeah.
But it's like there's a fine line between like self-snitching and like actual like just entertainment.
Exactly. I mean, shit. If you know something happened just last week and you decide to put it on a track, whatever comes after that, my nigga, you put that shit on yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
I think so. Like how it works for like I guess artists who are like still not like super mainstream, like a Drake. Like Drake could finish a bunch of songs tonight and send them to Spotify and Apple, and they could release tonight. Whereas like other artists using like DistroKid and stuff, like you should really wait like a week. Like I myself, like how my label likes to do stuff, like 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So when you guys are hearing a song, like the song I just dropped, AMG, I finished that in January.
Yeah.
It's just been sitting on the hard drive.
Yeah.
Just dropped in August.
Sheesh.
So it's like there's like a really long period, and like timing wise, like everything's about timing. So
do you feel like with them making it that long of a wait, is it always really worth it? Is it more business than anything? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, yo, if you're gonna make people wait that long, you got to drop something in between. Because the way I see it now, people nowadays are so quick on things. If it's not out by the next week, you're already last week. Like,
right.
Do you know
like,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. But I mean, like, I finished the song in January, and then I didn't like decide to release it till like August. So like usually when you see people like having these TikToks and like they're like, oh, let me know if I should drop this. Like the song's already queued to drop.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come out regardless if you like didn't want it or not.
Yeah.
So that's just stuff that like I think the average like listener like doesn't know. Like there's so much shit behind the scenes that like not the average person or even sometimes not even artists are cued in like that.
Oh, okay.
So
okay. Now before, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like the very first few questions that I'm gonna be getting into. But before I dive into the rest, I want to ask you, where are you from? What's your background?
My mom was born in England, but
Damn.
everyone in my family is Jamaican. So she was born in England, moved to Jamaica. My dad's Jamaican and Cuban. So
are you born here?
Yeah.
Or are you from Jamaica?
No, I'm born here.
Edmonton, Alberta.
Yeah.
Misericordia.
Grey Nuns.
Grey Nun, Southside. Sheesh,
Millwoods.
bro. Oh, yeah, Millwoods.
Yeah.
Damn, so you've been here your whole life. But obviously you've traveled.
Yeah.
You've probably
I was
gone
born
to
here,
Jamaica.
yeah.
When was the last time you went to Jamaica?
I haven't been to Jamaica yet.
Never?
No.
Sheesh. So if you ran into someone with the accent heavy, would you be able to understand it?
Of course. Fluent patois.
Oh, you're fluent?
Of course.
Bro, my nigga, let me tell you something. When I hear that shit, bro, I feel like you niggas are speaking alien or some shit.
Well, like, I personally don't speak patois. Like, it's just growing up, all my cousins, straight yardies. Everyone's talking crazy. So it's just something you just know. Like, it just sounds like regular English to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, damn. It's crazy because when I speak to someone, I don't know why it's weird to me, but when I speak to someone, they tell me they're from Edmonton, Alberta, I'm like, shit, bro. I'm sorry, man. You know what I'm saying? But,
you speak French, right?
Creole. Broken French.
Yeah,
Haiti.
yeah.
You know? So that, I don't know. Just, it's always just amazing to me because when I hear people born and raised in Edmonton, I'm like, damn. So you really, like, all you know is the cold. The -48, -44, -31.
I can't rock with the cold,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, fuck that, bro.
It's not.
And especially, you're always in and out the states. You're probably in the hottest states all the time.
South.
South.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
so,
Arkansas,
yeah.
Missouri, hot.
Yeah.
Like 50 degrees.
Sheesh. So back to the music thing. What is your main objective with this whole thing? You know what I'm saying?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, where would you like to see yourself? Like, what would have to happen for you to be able to say, I made it? I feel good exactly where I am. Or is that too early?
No, like, I've thought about that. I feel like for me, that's at a point where, like, I can get my mom a house, my sister a house, mom a new car, some of my homeboys some stuff they want. And I'm still, like, that doesn't affect me at all. Like, I'm still living good. Got one property here, another property there.
Sheesh.
So, I mean, got a long way to go. But
But you're still working on it?
Working every day, bro.
Okay.
Every day.
When you decide to jump into the music thing, were your friends supportive? Were they kind of skeptical? Because you're like, bro, you're a baller. You know what I'm saying? Why are you trying to step into this lane?
To be honest with you, like, for a long time, I, like, separated, like, my friends from, like, music in general. So, like, I had, like, music friends that are, like, still my friends, of course. But, like, when it pertained to music, like, I'd let them hear it before, like, some of my actual, like, best friends. Because, like, I just didn't think they'd, like, care or, like, really be, like, tapped in like that, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, also, like, some of my, like, best friends, like, you know some of them, roast the shit out of me.
Straight to your face.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I know it hurt.
Oh, my God.
I know it hurt, but you just kept it tough outside.
Like, some people, like, I remember specifically, an artist, I sent a track.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, bro, I think you'd be fire on this. And then they're like, send me a message back. Oh, yeah, keep working, little bro.
Oh.
This was when I first started music, like 2019.
Yeah.
Hurt.
It hurt. But did you tell him? Did you tell him, like, yo, I'm not
No.
gonna...
I was like, all right, bet. I was like, watch. I said, give me a couple years, you're gonna circle back. Absolutely.
And did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Of course.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. When I first started up this whole podcast thing, yo, there's some people out there that you just know you shouldn't tell certain things to, but I don't know. You're in the room with them, the vibes are right, and you're just like, fuck it, let me bring it up. Yo, I told this one, I'll tell you after, you know exactly who it is. I told this one nigga, I'm like, yo, I'm thinking about starting up a podcast. He's a roaster. This guy's always, nigga, he's, the best way to put it, he has no heart. If he saw someone who wasn't born, you know what I'm saying? He'll come at you.
Right.
You know, if you just give him a good reason.
Right.
Yo, I told this guy, yo, my God, I'm thinking about starting up a podcast. I see the way Charlemagne the God's going, 85 South Show. I got nothing but, like, I feel like I'm the perfect guy for this.
Right.
The nigga looked me dead in my eyes, covered his mouth. Started doing all that shit to my face, bro. He didn't hold it back or anything.
Bro, those ones hurt.
Oh, it hurt. And
It
the thing
hurts
is,
deep.
you want to know what I did? I just started clowning him. Bro, you been wearing the same shoes, you got the same shirt, you got... Because, bro, I took it straight to heart.
Yo, you hear this guy?
No, the thing is, my nigga, I'm so like verbal with my feelings. If I feel some type of way, I'll tell you, bro.
Right.
I was hurt. And now look, now it's like, now when I talk to them about the whole podcast thing, they're like, bro, you're actually making moves. You're actually, I'm like, I don't even want to hear that shit.
Right.
Just about a year ago, you're talking crazy. So trust me, I know that feeling.
No, I do, but like now, like everything's like inclusive. Like my friends, like I send them shit early sometimes, not all the time, but like they're like super supportive of the music. Like they hear it, they know it's good, they know it's high quality, they've seen the work I put in, like they've seen the growth. So now it's like way more supportive. Same with my sister, my mom. My mom still has a bunch of questions, but
of course, bro. That's how they are.
But you know, like,
is she more on the supportive side or still like, yo, get a real job type of thing?
My mom doesn't really like fully understand some stuff about music. Like her prime musical listening days like 80s, 90s. So she thinks the music industry is like a scam.
Yeah.
Like if I go to the state, if I go to LA, go to San Francisco, you're gonna get hooked on drugs. Like, be careful. Like, you're gonna do crack coke.
Yep.
Like Bobby Brown, like some next shit. So like, I'm like, nah, chill. Like, it's not like that. And like, I've never even been that type of kid to do that shit anyway. So I'm like, yo, chill.
And that's the thing with parents like that. My mom's the same way. It's like they just have a few things. They expect you to be a doctor, lawyer, like that. And once what you want to do has nothing to do with that, it's drugs. It's automatically just druggy. You're a crackhead.
Right. But like, my mom is an immigrant, right? So I'm first generation Canadian. So like, she had to work super hard to get everything we got, like, that was given to me. So like, for her, she wants me to be stable. Yeah. Like, she's like, oh, if you're an artist, like, do you have a pension plan? Benefits. Damn. Like, shit like that. Damn. That's how my mom, like, thinks and works. She's like, oh, you get a grill, you can't go to the dentist, but you're paying X amount of dollars for a grill. Yeah. But you can't go to the dentist because you got no insurance because you don't got a real job. Like, that's how my mom is. So I see both sides of what she's saying, you know, but I'm like,
But don't you feel like those type of things are needed, like those advice, because it's like it shows you someone's still looking out for you.
Of course,
you know. But at the same time, it just things you're not trying to hear.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hear that because it's like, yo, literally just today I told my mom, like, yo, I got a few guys coming over for this whole thing. She's like, you're still doing that? I'm like,
right? You know what
I
mean?
I hear it every once in a while, and it's like, damn, just either say something nice or don't say anything at all.
But like for them, that's not how they think. Right? Like my mom was, I used to walk 7 miles in Jamaica to school barefoot. I'm like, stop happy, bro. Like, you never walk 7 miles barefoot at age 10 in the hot sun.
They always got some.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, if you wanted me to walk barefoot, let's go back to Jamaica, okay? You should just, we should never came here.
My mom was telling me she got to fight goats, donkeys on the way to school. Like, come on, bro. No, you didn't. You know, they're just being over dramatic with all that.
Yo, just straight capping. It's funny though.
Oh, of course. Because my nigga, I'm literally, when someone's lying to you, but you let them go on just to see how much more that's basically what it is. Yeah. You know, when did you feel like yo, this is really the way for me? I feel like, this is gonna be good in the long run. Because I remember you saying around 2018. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like it was around that time? It was like, yo, this is my all in. Do you know what I'm trying?
Yeah, I think honestly that moment for me was like actually like halfway through 2020.
Oh, COVID.
Yeah, COVID year was a big year for me in music.
Yeah,
I was just in the crib. I have my own studio, just locked in, and then I released a song, an R&B song, and it was streaming really well. And then it like hit Discover Weekly on Spotify, and it just took off. Yeah. And then it's like when I hit my first 1 million streams, I was like, oh shit, like I can actually do this. Like this is real. Like I'm sitting in my bedroom making music. Yeah. And it hit 1 million streams. Okay, it's time to get like a little more serious. So
do you get bread off of this?
Yeah.
Is it good? Is it something, or is it just starting
I feel like
off?
Right now it's like Spotify pays, Apple pays, YouTube pays, every like platform pays. Yeah. So like 1 million streams on Apple Music's $5,000 US. Yeah. 1 million streams on Spotify is like $4,000 US.
Oh shit.
But so when you add up all, every single DSP, like every single platform, at the end of the month it like adds up. Mm-hmm. Right. So it's not like you're only getting money from Spotify. You're only getting money from YouTube. So.
Oh shit! So you're actually seeing bread from this?
Yeah, or I don't feel like I would be doing it. Like I love making music, but like the best feeling is like seeing thousands of dollars come in from your craft. So
yes, sir. Have you tapped into any features yet, or so far it's just been more solos than features?
I used to be like super feature heavy. Like I used to work with yours truly a lot.
Okay.
Domo. Used to lock in with him when we first started a lot. Mm-hmm. But like as I've grown, I've kind of I've like noticed like my vision is not the same as everyone else's. Mm-hmm. So I like kind of shift away. Like I'll get like bigger features like Nestle. Me and Nestle have a record. Mark Battles. Like they've both charted on Billboard independently, been signed like major label stuff. So it's like tap in like that. Like I'm trying to get to a certain level. So I try to work with bigger artists. Yeah. Right? So it's like they can see the catch up. Right, exactly.
Okay. Do you feel so you just said you used to do features with yours truly and stuff. Do you think he felt some type of way, like he wasn't hitting them up that much as into features, or is it just straight business? It was just whatever.
I don't even think it's just him, because I fuck with Truly heavy. That's my guy. Like, I don't know. I just stopped like hitting people for features. Like, I didn't want to be that guy who puts out a project and there's 12 songs and 10 of them have features. Yeah. And I felt like I was going down that road. So I was like, okay, I need to chill.
So you want way more solo tracks,
right? Of course,
tracks with other people.
Exactly.
What type of artist would you say you are?
An artist.
An artist. Versatile.
Anything you need.
Anything.
Anything.
So like, you could fuck around, do a little baby flow, and then be on some like R&B straight shit.
Yeah.
When you say you could do R&B, is it like you could hit high notes type of thing? You know what I'm saying? Like
the auto-tune allows it.
Auto-tune shit. Okay.
Yo, there's a big misconception about auto-tune. You have to know how to use that shit. Because you see a lot of niggas hop in the booth and just turn on the auto-tune.
And say, fuck it.
And just try to go and it's still trash. You gotta learn how to use that shit.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to use it, it just can't help you.
What is the science behind it? Because literally, just like you said, I thought it was just you go in, you do some T-Pain shit, and bro, you're good.
Like music, bro, when you're recording, there's so much shit like compression, EQ, like so many different effects, delay, reverb, like everything. Like there's so much more. That's why like the people who record people are called engineers, because they're literally crafting a vocal.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
How long roughly does all that take? Is that like all within the same night?
Like to learn or to like do?
To do. So let's say you go into the booth, you drop your verse, you do your whole song, and now you're waiting on the engineer. How long is that roughly?
So back in the day, like way back in the 80s, take forever to make a song. Now, like when I record, like I have my own preset. Yeah. So like it has like the EQ I like, the compression, the reverb, pedal board, stuff like that. So when I record, it's live. Like I can hear it mixed already.
Yeah. Oh, like as you're going.
Right. So then I can like chop it up and then make tweaks, add stuff like X, Y, and Z.
Oh shit.
So like I've made songs in like 15 minutes.
And everything is like done within that 15 minutes.
For the most part.
Sheesh.
Well, no. Like it's just like a baseline. It's like the foundation. Yeah. And then you just like change and add up from there.
Okay. Yeah. When you're working like music videos and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Is it in E-Town? Do you go out of the country for it?
Like, I don't know. My music game has been lacking, to be honest. Lacking.
Well, you just don't feel like that's something you should.
Like I was putting out records while I was like full-time student athlete. Music videos were on the back burner. Yeah. So I wasn't even thinking about that shit. Oh, okay. But now, like, I'm trying to, like, catch back up because I have more time. And it's, like, more serious now.
Okay. So, with music videos, where do you usually think would be, like, the best spot? Or is it just you drive around the city, yo, this spot would work out?
I think, like, it depends on the song. So, like, when I create a certain song, like, I have a vision of, like, what I want the video to look like. And then it's like kind of from there, you kind of like try to find spots or like, yo, this place would be sick or this place would be fire. So I know the city pretty well, so I kind of know.
Okay. So let's say you have a slow song, you know what I'm saying? Like a real slow song, something midnight drive type of thing. Where would be like your go-to spot? Would it be like River Valley? Would it be near, you know what I'm saying?
I've never shot a video in the River Valley. No, I'd probably hit up my guy at Red Room. Shout out to Dustin.
Oh, Red Room. Yeah. That's where OG Jonah does his shit. Yeah. Okay. So hella people are tapped in with the Red Room.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, shit.
It's a elite spot.
Oh.
Shout out to Dustin.
Is that on the west side? Where's that at?
South.
South side?
Yeah.
Okay. For people that haven't heard about you, you know what I'm saying? What song of yours would you say for them to listen to that would really give like a good vibe of Mr. Jt5k?
I feel like it depends what you're in the mood for. Like I have a pop record, I have R&B stuff, I have hyper pop stuff, I have trap stuff. So I mean, whatever you're in the mood for.
Oh, it just all depends.
Right.
Okay, boom. So let's say I'm trying to get worked up for the gym? You know, I'm trying to get all hyped up. What would be something you recommend?
Other Side.
Other Side?
Yeah.
Is it like hype something?
Yeah.
Okay.
That song's fire.
It's fire. Yeah. When did you make that one?
2021, last August, like a year ago.
Mm-hmm. And what was the whole thing behind that? Was it just what was going on at the time for you to make that?
So I was like on Instagram at like 4 a.m. Like I'm a night owl. And a lot of producers I work with are like overseas, like UK, everywhere, Belgium, X, Y, and Z. And my boy Sammy posted like a loop on his story, and I heard it, and it was like the main like melody for the song, and I was like, whoa, this is fire, like send this to me. He's like, yo, it's not done yet. I was like, send it to me. When you finish it, send it to me. And then like that was a month prior, and I think he forgot, or like wasn't working on the beat, and then he fixed the beat, and then he posted it again. I was like, yo, send this to me right now. So then he sent it to me, and then like as soon as I heard it, like I just had the melody and flow in my head, and I just went from there.
Oh shit!
It was just like I recorded at like 3-4 a.m, so it was like dark outside, and the song's like dark, and it was kind of like purgy vibes. So,
do you ever are any of these freestyle, or are they always written?
Just punch in.
Just punch in. Yeah. What does that mean? Like,
so like I'll go and set up my mic and stuff to record, and then I'll like hear a beat I like, and I record like a little different. So like sometimes I'll write, but like sometimes I'll like listen to the beat and I'll hit record, and I'll literally just hum or like make random noises or mumble or some shit to like get different melodies of a song. So like sometimes I'll like make 4 melodies, and the one I like the most, I'll start from there. Yeah. And then like listen to the rest of like the nonsense I made, and then like be like, oh, this would actually sound fire with this. So then I have like almost 4 different versions of a song, and then like kind of chop and pick how it like sounds.
Yeah, the way you explain some of these things to me is, I'm just like, damn, what? Like, it sounds interesting, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, because I'm trying to picture it all in my head, you know. But it's just like, damn, what's going on? Yeah, you know. Yeah. Yo, the thing I love about music is like, it's your way to communicate to people that are listening. Right. You know, it's like whatever you're going through at that very moment, you're letting others know. Right. You know, is there an overall message that you're trying to send out in your projects?
So my last album was called Remind Me of Happiness, and the artwork was me as like a little kid, like playing basketball. Every single picture was like cutouts of me as like a little kid. So like in that project, I tried to really like send the message like bring me back to a time where like I was living carefree, didn't give a shit about anything, would just play basketball, hoop, run around with my friends. And then like towards the end of the project, it like kind of gets like more serious, where it's like, this is why I want to be reminded of like the first 4 songs. So it's like, it all depends on the project. Yeah. Like my first project I dropped was called How About Now, and it was just like, I tried to just make a bunch of fire songs, as many as I could, and be like, okay, like I play basketball, but like you see the music shit, like I'm doing it. So like, how about now? Like, can I like do it now, like without any criticism type shit? So like that's kind of how I do my shit.
Okay. What artist is there that you really look up to? You know what I'm saying? I'm noticing a lot of niggas don't like when I say look up to. Nah, you know what I'm saying?
Nav.
What?
I'm the biggest Nav fan. Everybody who knows me like well knows I'm a Nav stan.
You fuck with Nav?
Heavy.
So if I started dropping some shit on Nav right now, you'd be able to jump in?
Heavy.
Nah, you wouldn't.
I swear. Bro, I've done remixes of songs of Navs.
I got you. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna put you on the blast. I'm gonna put you on blast right now. Right. I've been sober for an hour, but I'm rolling off the bean. Now the jugger give me confidence. I'm saying what I need. Yo!
That's old. That's old Nav.
No, old Nav is what I know. That's what I know. No way you fuck with Nav. Bro, you're the first nigga I've ever ran into that ever said they fuck with Nav. What about Nav do you mess with?
Bro, I don't even know. I remember the very first time I heard Nav, we were at my boy's crib, and shout out to Ahir, because he was on Aux, and he hits play, and he was playing Myself. Or Take Me Simple, or 10 Toes Down. And I was like, yo, what is this? I was like, yo, what is this? He's like, yo, it's Nav. It's like, yo, he's a brown boy from Toronto. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? So ever since then, I've just been tapped in.
Wow.
So shout out to it here.
Yo, Nav.
Tap me in.
And yo, the thing that had me fucked up about Nav at first is he would rap, but I don't think he made any music video at the time, so nobody knew how he looked. So my guy would be saying nigga all the time.
Right.
You know, nobody thought anything
a lot of brown
of it.
boys say that word.
Oh, of course, but it's like in today's day and age, there's so much shit you can and cannot do, and niggas will let you know what you. And if you don't listen, you're canceled. You know,
A lot of niggas.
a lot. Yo,
Wow.
when I first saw how this nigga looked, I was thrown off. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for him to get off the camera because I thought maybe it was someone behind him. That was Nav. You know? And then I saw him, I'm like, bro, no fucking way. We're allowing this nigga to say nigga? But that shit got cut off soon, real quick.
Super.
You know?
Because like Biebs in the Trap with Travis Scott,
Ooh.
super gas.
How'd it go? I just want fun and leader. Wow, Nav.
Yeah.
That's different.
And that's when like no one knew what he looked like.
Yeah.
And he was saying the N-word in that song, and then once he like kind of came out when they shot the video, and people were like, huh? Hell no.
This
what?
guy?
Nah, no, bro. No shot.
And then he even posted up a thing, it was like,
Oh yeah, he's like,
yo,
man, I'm sorry. It's just how like I was
It's
raised
how-
around Jamaicans, Somalians. Like that's just what I said, but he deaded it off.
let me ask you this. Are people of color, any type of color, allowed to say it? Should they be able to say it? Especially in music, because Cardi B says it, 6ix9ine says it.
Cardi B is light skinned. I don't know how 6ix9ine got a pass because he just doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah. But yo, a lot of Spanish-speaking people be saying that
They do.
shit too.
They
you
do.
know? But like, what do you think? Can anyone of color say it, or do you have to be mixed or actually like black to say it?
Personally, I think you should be of an African descent. You should be black for sure. But honestly, the N-word gets just thrown around.
By anybody.
Oh my
Anybody, anything. Yo, my nigga. Yo. I work, the place I used to work at, there was a song that came on, right? And I'm vibing with the song. Nigga comes. And I say it, and literally, everybody's doing their own thing at work. They're doing. And when they hear me say nigga, it's like time just froze. Everybody stopped what they was doing. They look back. Yo, Marcus, can I say it? What? Bro, you said, bro, I'm losing my job today, bro. No
I'm
one's
telling
saying
you.
that. You know?
I'm telling you.
Certain niggas just get too comfortable with that.
Comfortable. It's even like at the festivals, bro, Rolling Loud.
Did you go?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I wish I got to go, but my
Yeah,
bad. Go
no,
ahead.
I didn't. But like these big songs say the N-word.
Yeah.
Bunch of white girls, white guys in the crowd screaming that shit.
Screaming.
Top of their lungs, screaming it.
Screaming. And it's like, what can you do? Like, it is part of the song and they attend the concert. You can't just expect all 30,000 people at once not to say it. You know, there's going to be the few, one or two ones that don't give a fuck.
That's also something I'm like, okay, like you can't like, I have it both ways. You can't have a song that goes 5 times platinum and you say the N-word 30 times and then get mad as fuck when your biggest fans is Billy and Bob from Arkansas.
Yeah.
And they're saying the N-word rapping along. Like, I understand, like, bro, chill. But, like, at the same time, it's like, bro, like,
so
this is my favorite song in the world. You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck.
So you're saying you can't blame them? Is that what you're saying?
I see both sides.
So, nah, but like, let's say, because me, I'm just, bro, if you don't look like me or at least a lighter version, you just can't say it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that difficult. You say it, you get your ass whooped. You don't say it, nothing happens to you.
Right.
You know? And for you to say, it's in my song, it's in the song, bro, I just tell certain people, if you want to say it, cool, just don't say it around me. Say it all day, day and night. When you sleep, just don't say it around me.
Saying it, especially when you're gone, for sure.
Oh,
100%.
most definitely.
Those car rides? Absolutely.
Wow, yo, that threw me off guard. That Nav thing, that's
bro,
crazy.
it's like Nav, Tory.
Do you still listen to Nav to this day?
Come on, bro. Demons Protected by Angels just dropped.
Wow.
Number 2 album on Billboard.
Wow.
I'm
So
tapped in.
tapped in.
I'm tapped in.
So I'm assuming that's a celebrity you'd really love to meet if you ever got the chance.
For sure. I'm going to meet Nav soon.
Oh, most definitely.
I'm going to work with Nav soon. For
wow.
Sure.
Okay.
For sure.
I saw a little bit ago you got your plaque.
I did.
You got a plaque, but it was from the UK.
Yeah.
You was number 32 on the UK charts. How does that work? An artist from North America going crazy over there.
I could not tell you.
Yeah.
I was just like on my Apple Music for Artists, and I got a notification that you charted. I was like, charted?
No
I was
way.
like, oh, that's live. So then I go look, and then one of my A&Rs from the distro I'm signed to text me. He's like, yo, you charted in the UK.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to get a plaque made up for you. I was like, oh, safe. Here's my address. Send it over.
There's no way that was your reaction. You was that cool about it?
Well,
I'd have been going crazy.
Yeah, like, it's really weird. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
It was just whatever.
No, it wasn't whatever. Like, I was excited.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I charted this live. Yo, mom, check it out. But then, you know, like, it's 32. I was like, okay, well, what can I do to get to, like, top 10?
Okay.
Number 1.
I like that.
Right.
That's the type of mindset I got going on, too. Just not satisfied. Never satisfied. Like,
I feel like there has to be a balance, though. Like, you can't always be chasing or pocket watching other people because you'll go fucking insane. Like, if you're always like, okay, well, I was number 10, but so-and-so's number 1. Like, I got to do better. Like, I got to get to number 1. Yeah. But, like, bro, like, take a second, you got to enjoy your number 10.
Enjoy the moment.
Because, you know, a lot of people don't get to where you're at, or a lot of people would love to be where you're at right now. Yeah. Which is something I've kind of had to, like, adapt. Because I used to be a big numbers guy.
Yeah, most definitely. Me, everything falls behind numbers. You know what I'm saying? I dropped this podcast. It got this amount of listens. What can I do to get it up?
Right.
Numbers has always been a thing to me, but that's real shit. You got to learn to enjoy the moment. Because before you know it, something might happen tomorrow. And now, like, fuck, I should have done this. I should have enjoyed that more because you can't do it no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with that Plaque thing, like, how long did it take for it to come in? Is that like a month wait? 2 months, a few weeks?
It was like 3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks. And it came in like a big ass cardboard thing, or sheesh, bro. Yo, let God give me a plaque. Man. I'm going crazy. I'm taking this shit to work, taking it to school. Everywhere I go, it's going with me.
Nah, mine's actually sitting in the box.
It's still in the box.
Yeah, I took it out and like I was like, oh,
it's not hung up anywhere.
Nah.
Bro, this guy doesn't care about it.
No, I do care about it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know, like I'll hang it up when I get like my own crib.
You've had shows in E-Town.
Yeah, I did one.
How many? Just one?
Yeah.
And how was that? What was that like?
My first show.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Crazy. Where was it at?
9910.
9910. Oh, the same spot Munashi does his.
Yeah, it was like me, him, an artist named Seb On Point, and Amor.
Young Amor.
It was crazy.
It was what? It was lit or what?
It was crazy.
What was the feeling like? Did you feel nervous before you went
So
up?
like I was like worried. Well, this is why I was worried because like I had a mic, and I was like, okay, like some songs like I had to like change my set list because I was like, yo, I'll sound better like live with this song. So I was like worried about that, and then I was actually really nervous to do the show.
I mean, yeah, it's your first show,
right? And like my sister was telling me, she's like, yo, Edmonton has a tough crowd. Like, you know, like you might tell people put their hands up and everyone might just stand and look at you. And I was like, fuck.
Oh, she's putting a whole bunch of shit in your head.
I was like, yo, that's a fear. She's like, no, so like, you know, like feel the room, like telling me how it is, but also like encouraging me, like, you know, like feel the room, like before you know, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, all right, bet. So then, honestly, all I remember, because I blacked out.
Blacked out?
Yeah, I don't remember like performing.
No way.
I swear. That happens to some people.
Yeah.
Like Adele gets like, throws up before she does shows.
Like, even to this day?
Yeah.
Wait, when you blacked out, like obviously you did the show, you completely forgot like what happened before. You just got so nervous that you just can't remember anything.
It wasn't nerves. Like I was like, I got handed the mic and I was like, okay, let's get it. I was like, let's get it. So I hop on stage, and then I just remember looking at Kinnan. And I was like, yo, start playing it. And then he started playing the music, the song I was doing, and then I just don't remember like performing. And then I remember like coming off a stage.
Yeah. I know when you came off stage, you just had a big
Nah. I was like, yo, I want to do this shit again. Like, yo, give me more minutes. This shit was fun.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
So, cause I saw a little bit of it on your what do you call it? On your highlights on the gram. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like completely comfortable, like you in the zone or anything. So for you to actually say that, I'm like, what was I watching then? You know what I'm saying? Because you're literally completely in your element, just going crazy.
Which I had people tell me like, yo, like this was your first show. I would have never guessed. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like you look too comfortable. Like it went too well.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I don't know.
And the whole time you was nervous.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have another show coming up?
We're working on some stuff.
Working on it.
Well,
Now that you know what it feels like to do like that very first show, what's some of the things you want to do different? Now that you know what it feels like.
I want to do more of a venue, like a bigger venue. 9910, the stage is like, it's like very personable. Yeah. Like it's like real close. Like I want to do like elevated stage, people below type of
that's kind of an artist just had a show that I think it was called Starlight.
That's Starlight Room.
Was it Starlight? Like the way you just explained it, I think Starlight would be the perfect spot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We're getting some situated.
Oh, you're getting something going on? Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is that like this year, maybe closer to
next year,
December?
For sure.
Oh, next year.
Yeah.
You're not trying to have anything in the cold?
No, motherfuckers don't come outside in the cold.
No, the thing is,
are you waiting in line?
Yo, let me tell you something.
To go to a show in the cold? Let me tell you
something. I wouldn't, but let me just put it like this. Bring shorties. Bring enough shorties. Bro, niggas are pulling up ASAP. Am I lying?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, no, absolutely.
Minus 38. If niggas know shorties are gonna be there.
And hoes don't get cold. It's a proven fact. My whole life, I never understood. I'm like, yo, it's minus 30. You're in heels, no socks, a mini skirt, and a crop top. No jacket.
I can see the goosebumps forming, bro.
No, not even. I see steam. Steam, body hot. Ready to get in the club, start dancing. Like, yo, what is going on?
Yo, and I'm telling you, when niggas see that, they're like, yo, you know, like, this guy's bringing a decent amount of shorties. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Let me hold the door open for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so when are you thinking? Like March, closer to springtime, maybe even next summer?
Probably summer.
Next summer. God damn. You gonna make niggas wait that long? Damn.
We're planning something.
Just got something going on.
Little tour vibes.
Little something. Yes, sir.
A couple cities.
Have you gotten the chance to travel solely just for music instead of ball?
You know a little bit.
Where have you gone to go?
San Francisco, LA. But that's about it. That's like the hub I've kind of vibed. I'm trying to get out to Sweden and New York too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Who are you tapped in with in San Fran and LA?
Like just like labels, bro.
Labels.
Yeah.
You said you're signed.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it true with the whole label thing? They tell you what, like, let's say you wanted to do a podcast like this one, you'd have to talk to them first. They tell you if you could come on. Cause I had a few people that I was trying to talk to, try to get them to come on. They're like, yo, the way that things are set up with my label, right? Oh, that's cap. Don't tell me this, bro. Don't tell me these niggas are lying to me. Don't tell me this.
The artist label is the complete cop-out when you don't want to do something.
Wow. Yeah. So you're telling me that's the nicest way of them saying no.
Yeah. Like, I've had people hit me for features. I'm like, oh, bro, like, I can't. Like, my label won't clear it for.
You're gonna say that?
I've said it before.
That's what you say.
Just don't want to do it.
So now if I
it's like the ultimate cop out, bro. It's like oh, like what are they gonna say? Like no.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause wow. So it's here I am like okay, nah, understood. I actually don't understand.
Okay, maybe sometimes, but like if you're in a
are you just saying that?
No, so like there's something called the 360 deal.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Which is when a label will take a percentage from literally everything. Like not music. Like if you sign a 360 deal, there's good and bad 360 deals. If you sign a 360 deal and I came on this podcast and this podcast made $10,000 and like, yo bro, I'll give you like 20%. And out of my 20%, if I signed a 360, a label would take a percentile.
Yeah.
Right. Like if I dropped merch for an album and say I made 100,000 and my 360 deal was 85-15, label's taking 85% of everything that you make.
Shit.
Yeah.
So what do you win?
Bro, a lot of the times, bro, like how labels, like if you have a good team, like I have a good team. Like shout out to my manager, Paul. Like if you don't have a good team, what a lot of labels will do, they'll find the most poppin' up and coming kid from the hood, where his manager, who's also from the hood, offer them $500,000. They'll take it because fuck, they're from the hood, never see money like that. And then you get in situations a year later to, oh, my label won't let me drop. Well, it's because you got $500,000. First of all, didn't probably pay off the tax man because you get all advances are taxed. So if you get $1 million in Alberta, you got to pay probably like $300,000 to $400,000 in tax, which they don't tell you. So then IRS, CRA coming after your ass. 1, 2, you go spend, buy a Lamborghini, all bunch of dumb shit, but the music you're dropping hasn't recouped that money.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yo, I hear so much about labels and stuff. I heard about Fetty Wap in a fucked up situation. Like a lot of artists that you don't hear from anymore is because a majority of them are just in a fucked up situation. Yeah. You know, and it makes me think like, are these labels out to get people? Are they here to help you? Like, how do you know when you're fucking with a good label?
So, in my opinion, a good label will give you something called creative control. They will let you drop whenever you want to drop and like support it. A bad situation is where they just give you a bunch of money, fuck up all your splits. Be like, okay, we'll give you $1 million, but we're taking 90%.
Damn.
And you get 10%. Well, if you really have nothing, $1 million is a lot of money. A lot of money for everyone. Well, not everyone. But, so you take the $1 million and you think you're lit, but then, you know, like, if you're not smart with money, it like dwindles down. Now you're down to your last 100,000. You hit the label like, yo, my song just went 10 times platinum. Where's my royalty checks? But you weren't worried about those for the last 2 years when you had $1 million, right? So you're hitting them like, yo, where's my royalty checks? Like, this song has this many streams. Like, I did the math. Like, I should get paid out like 500,000. It's like, well, you remember that Uber you took from your crib to Starbucks at 1 a.m. and you put it on this card? Yeah, that percentage came out of your recoup. Remember that tour bus you
that's petty.
that ride?
Like that?
Oh, absolutely, bro. What? So yeah, remember all those studio sessions with all those lit rappers that got you on? Oh yeah, that was actually $500 an hour. That came out of your percentage.
So it's a good way of them saying you ain't getting shit.
Yeah, but you got to know what you're signing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know what they're signing.
And that's the thing that sucks, because when you're offering $500K to people that are money hungry, that came from nothing, haven't seen, the most they probably seen is $10K, $5K. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at that moment, you feel like, bro, I'd be an idiot not to sign this without really reading what's in the fine print, just what's there. And the thing is, I feel like a lot of niggas do read it, but it's like they use words that they never see in a day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you don't want to take the time to Google what the word means, because you're Googling.
Or you got to get an entertainment lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Got to.
Yeah. But a lot of niggas want to have that money. They don't want to split it.
Actually, what happens too is a lot of the times, like, you'll get offered a contract and you're like, oh, well, I got to find an entertainment lawyer. And then like a label will be like, oh, we know this guy. He's really good. But that's the label. That's the label's lawyer. So now you got the label's lawyer looking at a contract that his bosses just gave him. And he's like, oh, yeah, it's great. It's fine. Sign it.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
Wow.
So you got to have a good team.
This is a messed up like industry you're in.
It is. And yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of fake shit.
Because it seems like these guys just care more about themselves than they do about the actual artist.
And now it's just money.
Just all money.
Labels love when artists pass away.
Oh my God, because numbers shoot up, more people listen to you. I heard now they're starting to put insurance out on the artists. So just in case they can't pay what they owe, whatever they make when they pass away, God forbid, they get the cut before it goes to the family or whoever was next.
Well, that also kind of, I understand that. That's business. Like if you have an asset, you want to protect your asset.
Yeah. So
I'm going to put life insurance on an artist I have, especially if they're making a certain type of music. So,
sheesh.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know. I can't ever see myself. One, I'm not really a singer or rapper. That's not me. But I can't, like, the business side is just so cutthroat. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know
that's something I've learned from, like, basketball. Like,
basketball's cutthroat too?
Crazy.
It's like that?
Political.
I mean,
crazy.
You might know who I'm talking. I just saw this today on, it was on, I don't even remember what I saw. There was a player on the Lakers that wanted to go to the Lakers. He was offered like 82 mil 2 years ago.
So 4 years, 84 million, and now he just signed like a 1 year, $2 million deal.
2.6 mil. And I'm like, at first I'm thinking about maybe he was worth more or he had better stats back then. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm thinking maybe they're just being petty. You didn't want to take this before, so now we're going to give you this much.
Me and my boy always talk about how athletes bet on themselves, and it seems to never work out properly. Because I don't know what happens. They get hurt. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, but he tried to bet on himself, and it just did not.
Yeah, that shit. And it's crazy because obviously 86 mil is crazy a lot. But like 2.6, I mean, if you're comparing the 2.6 to 80, it's
2.6 million is not a lot if you've made 175 million in your career.
Damn.
2.6 million is not a lot of money.
Yeah. Sheesh. I don't know. So,
like, do you think you could live off of $1 million for the rest of your life?
Not the rest of my life. Maybe.
But like for the next like 5 years.
And can I invest it? Like if I invest it,
you can do whatever you want with it.
If I can invest it and buy land, renovate, do a whole bunch, then yeah. But if I'm just winging it, then of course not. That should be gone in a year and a half, 2 years.
But you don't think like, well, you got a good head on your shoulders. You're good with money.
Yeah.
So like, a lot of people like, they don't realize when you get $1 million, your quality of life goes up. So now you're spending. If you want to rent, maybe you go get that. What's that tower called down Jasper Ave? The super tall one. The penthouse. You know what I'm talking about? The glass
I know what
one?
you're talking. I don't remember the name.
You get that. It's like $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
Renting it. Well, now you want an AMG too. You get an AMG. Oh, you want to get your mom something too. Next thing you know, you look at your bank account, you got $10,000 left after a year. And
it's gone.
You don't own anything. You're driving a car that's depreciating in value. So that's how people blow money really fast.
If you had to pick the music industry or the sports world, like the basketball world, which would you say is more cutthroat, more I don't care about this person, it's all about my assets, my team, my everything?
Music's like a lot more fake. Basketball is a lot more like, I don't even know. Like college basketball, it's like you are providing for your coach. Like when I was in the States, like if we were playing bad, coach was tripping that week, running crazy, X, Y, and Z, because his job's on the line. Whereas like music, it's like a lot of like fake shit. Like, oh, this guy's cool, or like people fuck with you because like you're higher up or like more lit. Like there's not a lot of genuine in it. I'd probably pick music though, I think.
It's more music.
Yeah.
Wow. This is a question I've actually had for a hot minute for you. You know what I'm saying? One thing I've actually always wanted to ask, like you, Geoffrey, Nigel, you know what I'm saying? Who's a better baller? Yeah, I gotta ask, who would you say is a better baller?
Right now?
Currently. You know what I'm saying? Like who, not even just currently, but who from high school up to this point just had better stats, just been more places. When they talk about ball in the city, that's the person's name they bring up.
Bro, I have no idea.
You can't pick?
I couldn't pick.
You couldn't pick? Okay, now who's...
I think Geoffrey's one of my favorite players ever.
Your favorite? Sheesh. So is he saucier than you? What are you trying to say?
I don't think he's saucy. This guy's just a freak athlete. No, he is saucy. Not saucier than me.
Not saucier?
We do like two different things though. Like G will go get a bucket and then like dunk on your head.
Deadass.
Crazy.
Yeah. What about you?
I'll like drop you heat. Drop you off a nice dime, yo.
Yes, sir. Why didn't y'all do Battle League? Why didn't y'all do that shit?
Nah, summer's too busy.
Summer's too busy? Oh, the schedule just wouldn't line up with that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I feel that.
Yeah.
So quickly, back to the music thing. By the end of 22, by the end of this year, where would you like to see your music be at? You know, would you like to have more listeners, a bigger audience, more music videos? You know what I'm saying? What does JT want for his? You know what I'm saying?
So for me, at the end of this year, like, I want to be in a position for the top of the year, so first quarter 2023, where I have like a bigger backing behind me to get stuff more global, because the music I'm about to drop in the next like 4 to 6 months is super global.
Okay.
Different genre.
Okay.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So
one thing I want, because earlier when I asked you what type of music would you let people listen to when it came to like hype shit, you know, the reason why I asked you that is because literally right after this I'm going to the gym, so I want to put your shit on. I want to see what you're about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. The one thing I love about my city is how much talent that's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I love listening to all different types of artists. Screamo, fucking R&B, rap, anything.
Screamo.
Anything.
This nigga's tripping.
No, the thing is...
Screamo?
My nigga.
Honestly, to be fair, in like grade 5 and 6, no funny, Slipknot was my favorite band. Like, I listened to them every day.
Yeah.
Like, every day, crazy.
Nigga, you said I'm crazy. What about you?
I was 12. I had no guidance, bro. I was listening to
The thing is, I would never listen to them on my own time. But, like, the fact that you're from the city, bro, I'm going to give you 10 plus listens just because I know I can.
Right.
I'd listen to it on low volume. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to blast it, nigga. I need my ears, bro. What do you mean? You know? But it's just, you know, the fact that you're from the city, I would always give it a try. Even if it's not a genre I'd listen to on my own, I'd always give it a try.
No, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you're from the city.
Right.
Now, don't ask me for my opinion because I'm going to give it to you real because I'm going to tell you straight up, bro. Real shit. This shit's poo, my nigga. Right. But it's just, you're from the city, so I'm going to show you love. That's the thing. I always tell people, do not ask me for my opinion if you know you can't take it.
Right.
Real shit.
Right.
Because I'd have niggas that just start up the whole music thing. And I wouldn't say I'm an expert listener, but I've talked to enough artists, especially from my city, to know what is good, what certain age group would listen to. You know? And again, I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I just know because I talked to a decent amount. And, yo, there's been a few niggas, like, when certain guys are with friends, suddenly they're like 6'6", 260 pounds, all muscle, the toughest ones in the room. So when you give that certain guy your honest opinion, and it's not what he was hoping for,
yes, man.
All of a sudden he's a hothead. This nigga doesn't want you in the studio. I've been in situations where I could tell my presence wasn't wanted anymore. So now I always stress out, yo, if you want my opinion, bro, and you know what I'm saying? Just
that's
be
so
prepared
weird.
for it.
That's so weird to me.
What?
Like,
people tripping over?
Yeah. Like, bro, if my music's trash, okay, don't listen, nigga. Like, someone else is gonna listen.
Yeah.
Like, but I think also that's like, when you're up and coming, okay, you gotta listen to some constructive criticism.
Of course.
But like, at the same time, like, even now, like, if you told me my songs are trash, I'm like, bro, that's fine. Like, I have a set audience that will listen. So I'm like, there's other people in the world that'll listen, but like, at the same time, music's so subjective.
Oh, yep.
That's why I fuck with it.
What was that? I would. The thing is, I word it a little bit better. I would never say your shit's trash. I wouldn't do that. I'd be more slick.
Yo, my friends have told me my shit is trash sometimes. When I first started, one of my homies, so one of my best friends to this day, I like played him something when I first started.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
You know, when he starts off with that,
he's like, this shit was not it. This shit was trash.
Bro, I know one tear just came down.
Nah, my sister used to tell me my shit used to be trash all the time.
Damn.
That used to hurt my feelings, to be honest.
Yeah. Damn.
Nah, she'd be like,
your sister coming at you.
Crazy.
Damn.
Yo, this is trash.
But I think you would rather you're like blood than a homie. You know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes, I mean, because I feel like when an older sibling, younger sibling says it, you probably would just take it with a grain of salt. You know, oh, that's family. Depending on what type of relationship you have with them.
Right.
With a homie, I guess most guys usually joke back and forth, oh, you're this, you're that. So sometimes, especially when it's something you're starting out new, different type of craft, when they say it, it's suddenly taken to heart because, bro, who are you to tell me what's good or what's bad? Well,
that's why for a long time I had music and my friends very separated.
Yeah.
Because my friends will roast the shit out of me.
Heartless.
Savage.
Damn.
About anything. Like there's a couple times I've stuttered on this pod.
Yeah.
When they watch it,
they're going to come after you.
Crazy. Crazy.
I mean, that's, long as you know it's just love behind it. You know,
yeah,
or
for
hopefully,
sure.
I hope there's love behind it.
It is.
You know, because yo, for you to do that, just know when you show me something, I'm coming at you too. So
but that's how it is. That's how it is.
Be able to take it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's your this is just the last few things I'm gonna ask you. What's your thoughts on the music scene in our city, in E-Town? Is it majority trash? Is it good? Is it, you know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts?
I think the Edmonton music scene has so much potential to be just elite. Like, there's artists in the city. Honestly, in my opinion, if we all just sat down and just like connected and actually talked, we'd get Toronto the fuck out of here.
It'd be crazy. You think so?
It'd be crazy.
What do you think is stopping all that? Is it an ego thing?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Like I've never had any like problems with it or anything. Like everyone's been like super like cool. But like I don't know. Like don't be afraid to reach out to people if you fuck with them. You know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of people I fuck with. I'm like, yo, what's up? Yo, I fuck with your shit.
Yeah. Just showing love.
I don't know.
Yes,
but you know, niggas are different sometimes.
Niggas,
niggas have ego and niggas are weird and I don't know. I don't know what it is sometimes, bro. Like niggas see someone going somewhere X, Y, and Z. It's pocket watching.
Oh yeah,
but
no, it's always an ego thing. That's the thing that I hate hearing about, because it's like, what reason do you have to be like that? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, who knows? The guy that you're helping out could come back, you know what I'm saying, in the future and do even more for you just because you did whatever for him.
Well, the thing with the music scene, or I'll say artists in general, is that a lot of artists want to be the forefront, which is like me.
Yeah,
that's kind of like where it's different. That's why like I fuck with a lot of producers because like they're just trying to get their shit out everywhere and they're like super friendly. But artists are more like, nah. I'm that guy. You're not him yet. Nah.
Damn.
Right.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to ask you. Is there anything you want to ask me before I wrap this all up?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Come on now. Money make him up. Come on now. With this, global. You know, like I want to get to a point where, someone in fucking the Philippines, like just whoever the biggest artist, the biggest whatever, hits me up like, yo, I want people in Canada to know about me. Let me fly you out, and I want you to ask me whatever you would ask people, get to know me exactly the type of things I was asking you. Like, I just want this to be a household name. You know what I'm saying? In 5 years, in my notes, I literally have a whole bunch of things that I want done by 25 in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But in 5 years, a household name. You know what I'm saying?
That's good that you have that shit written down, though.
Oh, of course.
A lot of people be like, oh, I want to be here, and here. But it's just subconscious thoughts. Like, it's not out. It's not in the earth. It's not... Like, the tongue is a very powerful thing.
Yes,
like, you can speak a lot of shit into existence. So that's good that you have that shit written down.
Thank you. Bro, it's just... Like, I mean that household names story to the core, bro. Like, I want to be able to go out there, come back here, and just have a story to tell. A story to tell, because everybody has a story to tell, but like to have something to tell where people sit down and actually like listen. You know, that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's just the type of thing I want to have, and just spark a lot of other people's mind. Just like, yo, if I could do this podcast thing, and if this is something you're looking into, you could do it. Buy a few mics, buy a laptop, bro. You're good.
Bro, a lot of people are scared to even take that first step. That's like the biggest thing. Like, just getting started. Yeah. But then after that, like, if people don't see the results, especially like music wise, like when you're just upcoming and starting, like if you drop and then you just don't see the results and reaction that like you see someone else in the city doing. I used to do this a lot. Like, I'd drop and I'd look at someone else's numbers and be like, oh my God, like my shit gotta be trash. Instead of just like sticking with it. You know what I mean? So.
No, you're right. Starting is always the hardest thing, because when you start, it's always a thought. Like, should I do this? If I do this, my biggest problems I used to match. Like, yo, I want my podcast to be like this guy. I want my numbers to be like him. And these guys been doing it for 7 years. 1.5 mil. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know why I had this whole mindset that in a week, I'd have 900K subs.
Which is what, like, people don't see the grind and growth. Like, the Joe Budden podcast, for example. It's like almost 10 years in.
Damn.
Like 7, 8 years in. Like, Drake, even as an artist, like 15 years in.
Deadass. Yeah.
So it's like, bro, you gotta just work and work. Like, no one, like, nowadays you can still get like lit overnight. Yeah. But like, I've had A&Rs tell me like, yo, like, don't even worry about TikTok shit, because like my TikTok kind of down, restarting. They're like, we're not signing artists off TikTok no more, because you sign these artists who have a 15-second moment that goes viral, but they aren't artists. Yeah. Like, when it's time for that next, they have nothing.
It's yeah.
So it's like, also like, just trusting yourself that you're gonna put in the work.
Yeah. If it's one thing about me that I know that I have, is consistency. And like my vision, like I have a tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because when I started this, once I got out of the mindset that like, because real shit, the starting position, just starting is the, to me at least, is the hardest part.
Right.
So once I actually got the laptop, got the mics, and got it going on, it was just tunnel vision from there on out.
Right.
And it's weird because I don't know how it's gonna happen, but somehow, some way, it's gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the one thing I do hate is like I just don't know how or when.
Yeah.
You know? And I guess that's kind of the fun, not knowing when, because...
But bro, you don't know, like, when it's your time to go or how you're going to go.
Yeah.
So it's like, you just got to wake up and just grind. Because, you know, like, you have no idea. That's like the same with blowing it. You just don't know. So as long as you're putting in the work, like, it'll happen.
The one thing I do love about this is it's just fun. Like, for me, I love meeting new people.
Right.
Well, you're not a new person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I love just the mindset of other people. You know what I'm saying? I've talked to different types of people, but majority of people I get on this are artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how, I wouldn't say y'all are doing the same thing.
Right.
Like, you have a mic and you're talking, and like, not talking, but you know, you're doing what you're doing best on the mic, but it's like everybody's reasoning is different on why they do it. The way everybody flows, rap, sing, whatever, is all different.
Right.
And it's crazy because it's like, damn, to someone outside looking in, you're all doing the same thing, but in reality, everybody's just doing it all in their own way.
Right.
You hold the mic different. You get the crowd hype different. You have thought process on writing down. You punch in different, you know. And I just love hearing the mindset, the thoughts that go behind it. It's like just creativity at its finest.
Yeah, like,
you know
creativity is just so crazy because everyone creates differently. Like, Kanye made Donda. Like, in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Oh my, yeah.
In like a prison-looking room. I would never be able to do that ever. Like, I feel like for me, like, I need to at least be outside, get some fresh air, live a little bit.
I mean, Kanye's different. You know what I'm
saying?
Different guy, and it's like, yo, you can say what you want about Kanye, but like he's up there. You know what I'm saying? And let me ask you this: Drake or Kanye? Who would you say you rock with more?
Drake.
Drake.
I fuck with Kanye though.
Yeah.
This last couple of shits, it's just not me.
It's just not you?
Nah.
Why is that? He's just something you can't tap in with?
I don't know, bro. Like Drake, like, has such a wide variety of music.
Yeah, low key.
Yeah.
Drake really does tap in. Bro, this nigga does UK shit.
Like, honestly, Drake doesn't miss like that.
Yeah.
He's so calculated.
Dead ass.
Everyone at OVO.
Why do you think this nigga signed Ice Spice? You're like, what the hell was that about? Because, yo, the thing is...
You know why he signed Ice Spice.
I want to think it's business reason. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I feel like everything he does is calculated business move. So there has to be something behind it.
Have you seen those videos of Ice Spice, like, performing?
Yep.
Where she does, like, that whole TikTok thing. It's like 15 seconds. And then have you seen the crowd after that, the 15 seconds?
What, dead?
Well, they don't know the words. Well, that's
embarrassing,
Well,
bro.
that's the whole thing with, like, TikTok artists, right? Like, you got a 15-second moment. After you're 15, what's next?
Yeah, damn. That's... And other videos I see with Ice Spice when she's performing, she'd do her thing. The crowd would do nothing. As soon as she starts shaking ass, bending over, that's when the crowd goes crazy.
But, like... Cardi never has that. Nicki never has that.
Yeah.
Like, Bia never has that. Young M.A. for sure does not have that.
Bro,
Young
if she did, my nigga, I'm definitely not going
hard.
For that. Young M.A. is different. Different.
So it's like there's certain times people get opportunities for, I don't know, appearance reasons.
Yeah.
Like, or marketability. I think that's why. Ice Spice is very marketable. And she's honestly a very talented artist. I just don't know if she's right.
Who is?
Ice Spice.
Talented?
Yeah.
Where? What is it? Yeah, what's this guy talking about?
Yeah, she got bars.
Where?
I don't know if she's writing them.
Bro, when she said, we're both for the Bronx, so I know that you dirty, bro, that shit was...
That's a bar.
Where, bro?
Wait. Who's your top 5 artists of all time?
Of all time? No order?
No order.
Wayne, Lil Wayne, Kodak.
Yep.
You know Bankroll Fresh?
Yeah.
Yo, believe it or not, he's there in and out. Hobson.
That's weird. I've never heard anyone tell me they listen to Hobson.
Because Hobson
was crazy. He used to wear those contacts. And
the green. You know he was in That's So Raven? He was in one episode of That's So Raven.
Really?
He didn't have a crazy part. He's like, someone ran into him. He dropped his book bag, some little shit. But he was in That's So Raven.
That's crazy.
Hobson. And my fifth, it varies from time to time. But Baby. Lil Baby, the Baby, my bad, the Baby.
Oh, you like the Baby?
The Baby, I fuck with the Baby. You know, he got a few freestyles. Slow me down for a couple. Don't even get me started. You know what I'm saying? The Baby's my guy. Yeah. Who's yours?
Like all time for me.
All time. That's a hard question.
My all time list is awful.
It's awful
for sure.
How can you say that? What do you mean?
I don't know. Awful? Like you know those music. No Pac, no Biggie.
Oh yeah, I hate.
Like bro, I don't listen to Tupac or Biggie, nigga. Yeah. Fuck. So like they made good music for their time, and honestly, some of their shit is timeless. But I'm not trying to hear. I don't like old school rap like that.
Oh, you're not a fan? Okay, let me hear.
It's yours. Like cool.
Now I need to hear yours.
Favorite artists of all time. Top 5. Drake, Nav, Tory. Tory might be the most talented.
No, Tory's cool. No,
he might be the most talented artist in the whole music industry. We can argue about that later.
Keep going. Nigga said whole industry. Which industry?
The music industry, bro. I really fuck with Vori.
Vori?
Yeah. Okay. Like his favorite artist right now, Vori for sure.
Okay.
And Dave.
Yeah. Okay. Now Dave. Okay. I should have added Young and May to my shit. Yeah. Yo, she had Do you listen? Like, do you actually listen to her, or is it just a few
I tap in like every now and then. Yeah. Just check because she's hard.
Yeah, hard, bro. This is just one random thing. When she dropped "Ooh," like the song that got her put on, bro, one line that she said made no sense to me because when I was watching the music video, I could tell she was a dyke. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching the music video, right? She said, she make me listen. She said she makes me weak when she deep throat. And I'm looking at the music video. I'm like, what is she deep throating? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this nigga, bro.
I'm like, yo, what is she deep throating? You know what I'm saying? But I like no weirdo shit. But the toy. I don't want to say the name, but the toy. You know what I'm saying? But shit, if that's your way, that's your way. Young and May is hard. Young and May is hard is what I'm trying to say. She goes crazy. Young and May goes crazy though. I should have added her. No, my top 5, like the first 3 stays the same. It's the others that's kind of switch here and there. You know?
You don't like Tory?
I fuck with Tory, but not enough to add him to my top 5.
Top 5.
And like
easy.
He shot Meg, so I don't know how.
I'm not shoot Meg. Actually, no. Innocent until proven guilty. We'll find out soon. December 7th.
Oh, that's when we're finding out. Shit, that's gonna be everywhere. That's gonna be trending topic for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But yo, let the people know where they can find you. You know what I'm saying? Your tape, your IG, your everything.
You can follow me on Instagram at it's Jt5k. That's him with Twitter. Tap in like that. Jt5k on all streaming platforms, YouTube as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I want to thank you for coming on.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
Just know this isn't your last time coming on.
Oh, for sure.
And when you come on, we might be using the couch. The setup is going to look way different.
Way different?
Way different.
It's going to be lit.
This is just the startup.
It's going to be lit.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, what kind of gassed me low key is when we was texting earlier. I'm going to make it real quick. We was texting earlier and you said, yo, you didn't use a studio for your spot? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what do you mean? Like the same spot
this is
you
crazy,
shot,
bro.
Yeah,
this is
like the same
crazy.
spot you shot with OG. I took that as a compliment. I'm like, no way, it looked like a studio?
Yeah, bro.
Because in my mind, it still just looks like a basement. Like there's nothing to it.
No, this shit is unreal.
So when you said it looked like a studio, I'm like, okay, we're getting there. That's what it looks like.
No, this shit looks, bro, it's great.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy Convo with Marlo.
Jt5k.
And I'm out.